Welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. This is Ariel Santana. Can you believe I'm 7 years old already? I'm old enough now to introduce my dad. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, my dad, Angel Santana.
2000 came and the spark was lit. A testimony raw, it wouldn't quit. His mother's voice, a guiding thread. The angels are with you, she gently said.
Have faith, let it begin. Through the storms and the spin. Rise with joy, respect the fight. Face the torch that lights the night. Have faith, let it begin. Through the storms and the spin. Rise with joy, respect the fight. Face the torch that lights the night.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Have Faith, Let It Begin on this series as we talk about autism. This is Chapter 4, The Strain We Don't Talk About. This is a very difficult topic and a very difficult discussion we need to have. So today, I want to talk to you about something that doesn't get talked about enough. What that is what is the journey that you are going through when you have been given a diagnosis, when you're trying to not reinvent, but create a better environment for your son or daughter, and what this journey can do to your marriage. Because when everything starts changing, when routines shift, appointments increase, emotions get high, it doesn't just affect you as a parent, it affects you as a husband, as a wife, as a team. And I remember realizing we were both going through some of the same situations, but not in the same way. That part caught me off guard because you assume we're feeling the same thing, thinking the same way, processing it the same, but that's not always true. One of you might want to talk it out. The other might go quiet. One may jump into research. The other might just try to get through the day. And one may rely on faith. The others just rely on science. And neither one is wrong, but it can feel like you're not on the same page. And that's where the tension can start to creep in. Not because there's a lack of love, but because there's just a lot being carried and not always expressed the same way. There were moments where we had to stop and realize, wait, we're not against each other. We're just tired. We're overwhelmed. We're trying to figure this out. And that became a turning point, choosing to stay connected, even when it would have been easier to shut down, choosing to listen, even when we didn't fully understand each other's in the moment. Also not allowing the other parts of families to get involved and get into your head and start to tell you things that you just don't really need to hear, or they try to infiltrate you with ideas of their own and try to tell you how to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. That's when you have to take a pause, because at the end of the day, you have to remember that your marriage and your partner both want the same thing, and that's the best for your child, or in my case, the best for my son, our son. And I'll be honest, this is where my faith had to step in yet again, not just for me as a father, but for us as a couple, because we had to trust that God wasn't just guiding us individually. And in my sake, only one of us had that faith. And I knew that God was holding our family together, even in the moments where we didn't feel strong, especially when part of us didn't feel that they felt strong enough that God was there. So if you're walking through your journey right now and you're walking through this and it feels like you and your spouse are out of sync, I want you to take a deep breath and say that you're not alone in that. But you have to talk. You have to listen. You have to give each other grace, because this journey is not meant to be carried alone. It's got to be carried as a family and as a team. So tomorrow will be Chapter 5. We'll conclude this series. We're going to talk about something powerful: letting go of embarrassment and embracing the help that's out there. We'll talk more. May God be with you. May He shine His light upon you and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. And never forget, have faith, let it begin.
Have faith, let it begin. Please come back, God be with you. We are all brothers and sisters in Christ. Have faith, let it begin. Take one day at a time. See you tomorrow. This is Have faith, let it begin.